Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss chapter 16 Adventure and Exploration. Any activity that involves risk and uncertainty is called an adventure. The person who undertakes an adventure is called an adventurer. Bungee jumping, river rafting, scuba diving, paragliding, hot air ballooning, rock climbing, etc. are some of the popular adventure sports. Trekking and mountaineering are also adventure activity. An adventure is an activity which involves risk, danger, entertainment and unexpected experiences. These activities are exciting, unusual, and daring. The adventurers are brave and perform their task with great determination after through training. Now, expedition on mountains. Mountaineering is the act of climbing mountains, and those who climb mountains are called mountaineers. Tenzing Norgay and Sir Edmund Hillary were the first to climb Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world, in the year 1953. Bachendri Pal was the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest on May 23, 1984. Santosh Yadav is the only woman in the world to climb Mount Everest twice on May 13, 1992 and on May 10, 1993. I explain this para. Climbing mountains is also called mountaineering. Mountaineers go on expedition with the target of climbing a mountain peak. They go in groups to accomplish their mission. Mountain expedition is a good adventure activity. Now we read the next para. Training in mountaineering. Training is necessary before going on a mountain expedition in our country. The Himalayan Mountaineering Institute in Darjeeling and Nehru Institute of Mountaineering is in Uttarkashi provide training to aspiring mountaineers. They are physically and mentally trained to overcome the hurdles which they face during mountaineering. I explain this para. To climb steep and rough mountain, one has to train herself or himself. He or she has to become strong enough to withstand the roughness and toughness of the region with a spirit of adventure. It not only makes us physically or mentally strong but also teaches us to be calm even in difficult situations. The sky. All the objects seen in the sky are heavenly bodies. They include planets, stars, moons, satellites, sun, asteroids, comets, and meteors. All these heavenly bodies make up the solar system. There are 8 planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. In our solar system, we have 8 planets. This name is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Satellite is a body that revolves around a planet. Moon is the natural satellite of the Earth. This is a natural satellite is a heavenly body which moves around the planet. Moon is a natural satellite. Artificial satellite. Artificial satellites are man-made satellites that are sent into space to know more about it. These move around the planets. These are controlled from the Earth. What was the first Indian artificial satellite launched in 1975? Uses of artificial satellites. They help to send message from one country to another. They help in weather forecasting. They help us to see live programs and happenings anywhere in the world. So, spacecraft is used to support scientific research, and these remain in orbit around the planetary body. These are called artificial satellites. Satellites helps to send message from one country to another. Satellite help in weather forecasting and give warning about cyclones. Next, adventurers in space. Human beings have always been fascinated by space. Astronauts are people who are trained to travel in a spacecraft. Yuri Gagarin was the first man to go into space in 1961. On 29 July 1969, Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the moon. Sir leaders Rakesh Sharma became the first Indian to go into space. Valentina Tereshkova was the first woman in the world to go into space. Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian woman to go into space. So, these are the human beings who visited to the space and always been fascinated by space. So, we have completed our chapter. Meet you in the next chapter. Thank you.